So here is our family room. This is probably one of the most used rooms in our home. We spend a lot of time in here, and I have to be really careful, make sure it doesn't get cluttered up. It can get messy in a hurry. And you know, in this zone we have this room, and I really wanted to show it to you the way it is. So I haven't done any cleaning besides my weekly cleaning. I'm going to walk you around it and kind of explain the room to you. Another part of the zone cleaning in this area is the porch out back and the deck. I cleaned that up in this zone, and then we also have a first floor bathroom that is also a part of the zone. But we're going to start with the living room. And you know, the way I clean, and I've already got other zones up, I will link them through this video. You can click on them. They will open to a new window that you can watch whenever it's convenient for you. I also have in detailed blog posts. All of that will be linked below and through the video. But I start at the edge of a room and work my way around. Now in this particular room, I always start on this wall and work my way all around the wall, and that includes the baseboards, the fireplace, the TV, all the stuff on these walls I clean. I pull the couches out and vacuum behind them. I also lift up the cushions as I go through. Now once I get to this area, I'll clean, you know, the couch after I've done my full circle, and then, you know, I'll clean the exterior stuff like the ceiling fans, the vents, the doors, the glass, all of that kind of stuff. So I'll show you how I clean this room. Normally I use my homemade cleaning products. I've been running behind and haven't got a batch done yet, and I am going to be using some Simply Totally Awesome Orange found at the Dollar Tree. It's $1. It's one of my favorite finds. I'll be using this a lot. I'll also be using some electronics cleaner and some different tools that I will share as we go along. So let's get started. So starting here is my husband's area, of course, his recliner, and he's got some stuff down here like that holds stuff, and he always puts his stuff on this table. It's very hard to keep it organized with him, so I just pretty much keep it as clutter-free, just with a picture and candle that I can get. And I just kind of stay on top of it. And then as you kind of go through the room, there's another long coffee table. I tend to use this as a desk area a lot of times. This is exactly the setup that you will see me at many, many times. But I also have a desk in here that I use also. But for nights when I'm tired or days when I'm really kind of lazy, I use this as my office. It works out perfect. Along the corners, I have some pictures, and then over here is the fireplace, and the fireplace just has some pictures of Scott and myself, my brother. It has my morning prayer book. We also have a big picture. We have some Bibles, a very special piece from my family, and some more pictures, and the little rose, I don't know what you want to call them, topiaries, I guess. So I always clean this area and the fireplace, but that just kind of moves around the room. Then we have our TV and the cat scratching post, and we move right over here, and I have my other desk, my whiteboard, my mail filing system, and there is the deck, and you can kind of move along and see the way the room is set up. So I'm going to start with the cobwebs. I'm going to start on this wall, go along the ceiling. I'll show you what I use. For the cobwebs, I just use this little cobweb thing, and I just come down and go along the top of the wall. I also use it on this grate, and I like to do this before I vacuum. The first thing I do is pull everything out away from the wall and vacuum. And that will get any little pieces of cat hair, dog hair, any crumbs maybe from my husband or myself and my kids, I will get up. And so that's the first thing I'm going to do. I just simply pull everything out from the wall. Okay, so it's very easy to pull out your furniture and vacuum behind it. I did find like a Cheez-It, so I mean that will attract bugs. Nobody wants bugs, and we had quite a bit of cat hair behind here. So always use your attachments around the edges of the wall and just pull out the furniture and vacuum. So while the furniture is pulled out, I'm going to take a Mr. Clean eraser. Nothing else. It's just wet. Like the stuff to clean is already inside. And I'm going to clean this wall real well, the light switch, and just get it clean. And it's easier to do when the furniture is out. And I basically do this all around the walls. Now, I won't clean the entire wall. I'll clean where there's spots. So while the walls are drying, I'm going to go ahead and move back the furniture. Remember, this shouldn't take you a long time. You need to move fast. Target areas that are dirty. This wall was kind of dirty. I think it was really from the fireplace. But target the spots and do your best to go as fast as you can. That's the best way to zone clean. It's much easier if you just get moving. So while the coffee table is pulled out, I've sprayed down my leather furniture. I've already vacuumed under these cushions. I'm sorry I didn't get that. I'll show you on the other couch, but it's just your vacuum attachment and lifting up the cushions. And I'm just using, again, the all-purpose orange. It doesn't matter, you guys. You can use all natural, cheap stuff, expensive cleaning stuff, dishwasher soap and water, whatever you have. And clean your furniture. This is leather. There are leather cleaners. I don't really pay for them. I find that just cleaning it with a good all-purpose cleaner works really well, and I just clean them really fast. That took a total of 5 minutes to clean under the cushions and to wipe all the cushions off. So as I pushed back the furniture, I cleaned Scott's chair, I cleaned the table, and I just pretty much left his stuff because, you know, it's his area. So I just kind of leave it. I do my best to pick it up. For the lamp, I clean it with a lint brush. It works really well to get off any cat hair, dust, any buildup that's on the lampshade and doesn't damage it. So super easy and a great tip to clean your lampshades. So now I'm going to clean the big table. I'm going to do it super fast. I will be putting my stuff back up here just because it's an area that I work in. And I plan on doing some work today, and I'm just going to wash it down really well. I've already vacuumed underneath. I just need to wipe down the table and just kind of pick up real quick. So that was super fast. I focused on the legs and making sure I got all the nicks and crannies. I cleaned this table quite a bit. Again, this is where I work at, so I'm always cleaning it up. Just in case you guys want to know, that has calendar and planner supplies and just a few other things that I use. So now we're going to move right on over to the fireplace, and all I do, take everything off, wipe it down, and move on. So this, again, shouldn't take more than 5 minutes, I would guess. And I'm using the same awesome orange cleaner to get the job done. I'll kind of wipe off our Bibles and wipe off the picture frames and little things here, and then, you know, put them back. So the first thing I do, as I did before with the fireplace area, is take my cobweb duster thing here and go down the walls and around it. You want to do this before you wipe off the mantle, just so if any cobwebs or anything falls, you can wipe them off. So I wiped everything down. It took me a little bit longer, probably about 6 minutes. I wiped all the picture frames down, and I will get the bottom tile, but I will do that when I'm ready to clean the floor. Again, I just used my lint roller and took it over the rose topiaries and got off dust and dirt right with this. This is a handy cleaning tool. So I'm moving on around the room. I will take my cobweb duster and clean at the top of the ceiling and down the corners. I'm going to clean my TV and the cable box and such with the Pledge multi-surface. I'll go ahead and wipe off the picture frame down there, and then I will move into just kind of dusting and wiping down the outside of my desk. I just cleaned the TV. This Pledge multi-surface is so nice for your electronics. You can use it on wood, electronics. You could definitely just invest in a can of this and it will work on every single surface in your house. But I mainly use this just on electronics. So now moving over here, I will just kind of wipe down my desk, and I don't really work a whole lot on the inside. Right now, I'm kind of busy if you can't tell, and I got a lot I'm working on, so that is a different day when I am doing detailed desk cleaning. And in the meantime, I will just clean the outside really well, dust off this really sweet lamp, and just make sure that it's clean. So now that I'm done with this area, I do move on to this part of the room. That's Gabby, by the way. Now, I don't clean the glass doors until I am done cleaning the deck. But I do move on over and clean that picture and that wall right there. And then I'll go ahead, sweep under the couch cushions on this couch and clean the couch really, really well. So this couch took me a little bit longer because I had to sweep under the cushions, clean the entire couch, and then clean the back. And the furniture in this room is now all cleaned. So another part of the job I do over here first is just taking this little Swiffer tool and getting all the dust off up here. See that? And doing this every 7 weeks or so because of all the zones. Dust build up, and it's nice just to get it off. So I am stopping the ceiling fan. I'm doing the same thing. These little tools work so great for getting dust and dirt off your fan. Okay, so the fan is nice and clean, which I love. I hate dirty ceiling fans. And now I'm going to go ahead and vacuum the middle of the room, take out this runner outside and shake it off. I take my Swiffer wet jet to the plastic runner that I have in front of the door. We have red clay here, and you know, if you don't have some type of protection down at your doors, you will have a really dirty carpet, especially if you have a dog or a pet that comes in and out. So I will do that, and then this room is pretty much done. I don't spend an overwhelming amount of time zone cleaning. I want to get it done. I want to go as fast as I can. This is our family room, so this is the room, or the kitchen in here is the rooms where we play board games and have family time. We do not keep our board games out in the open. We have a closet, which I'll show you in a different video, an organizational video, how that closet is organized that has a lot of our games in it, and it's just right around the corner. We do leave out a pillow and blanket. I know that, you know, I have had this fight with my husband a million times, but he does tend to come downstairs and nap sometimes late at night or early in the morning. So he likes a pillow down here, and I do store it in the closet sometimes, but you know, we live here, so it's okay to have some stuff out. You just don't want it too cluttered, and this room is full enough. It's not a huge room, so you don't want it to be too full. So I just vacuumed, and I wanted to tell you I did sprinkle down a little bit of Love My Carpet. I find this at the Dollar Tree for $1. This one is part of my pet, and it does help with the odor. But don't overdo it. Just a little bit. It will really, you know, kind of liven up your house and get rid of all those pet odors. So I am just cleaning this area in front of the fireplace with my Swiffer wet jet. This quick little mop works great, and I just think it's easy. I do this during my weekly cleaning, but I'm definitely going ahead and doing it while I zone clean. The same goes for this area right here, because it does get dirty. And you don't have to go hose it out or anything. You can just take your Swiffer wet jet or whatever mop you have and clean it. We love these runners, especially in this area, just because of all of the red clay. So now that I've finished zone cleaning our family room, we are going to move out to the patio. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like right now, which is not too bad, but not too good. And another part of cleaning the porch is cleaning the track in the door, the windows, and all the surrounding area through here. And for the tracks, I just take my vacuum cleaner hose and sweep out any dirt and dust, and then I take a damp rag and run it right through the track itself. So just evaluating this area, those chairs and pots, they can go in the garage. I need to take in the bowls for the outside cats and wash them. Once I get everything off the deck that I don't want here, I'm going to sweep it really, really well. Sometimes I take the hose to it, but I will probably do that a different day. There's kitty cat. But I'm definitely going to sweep it really, really well. Okay, so I swept the porch really well. I moved the flowers around, one to each corner. I got rid of those chairs, and I just did a really quick pickup of the table. There's some plants right in the middle, and that is all I'm doing out here. You don't have to spend a ton of time. You can do it fast, and you can definitely get a lot done if you just start moving. And remember, anything is better than the way it was. So any effort you make, it's definitely going to show. So the table and the grill do not get like deep cleaned during this process. I took a wet rag to the furniture really quick and to the outside of the grill, but cleaning the inside of the grill or really deep cleaning the table are detailed cleaning projects that I do at another time. So now that I'm done out here, I'm going to clean the tracks of the door, the outside hardware, and the glass, and I am done with this area. Okay, so I just got done cleaning the track, and I'm just cleaning, and see, I clean this area the same time I clean the windows. So just around the handles and such, and just move on down. Okay, nice and clean. We are done with this area, the living room and the deck. We're going to go ahead, move on into the downstairs bathroom, and we will finish up this zone. So I do clean the glass on this door during my weekly cleaning every week. The only thing I don't do is clean out the tracks during my weekly cleaning. But we love having this window clean because we are always looking at it from the positions we're in our living room. So here is our first floor bathroom. It's not that big, and we don't keep a ton of stuff in here, but we do keep, you know, some stuff. So over here, I do have a hanging organizer for makeup. And now I have a lot of makeup. I have makeup on the second floor, makeup on the first floor. So I don't always want to get ready upstairs. This is very neat. It just hangs here. I went ahead and removed our hand towel, and I'm going to replace it with a clean one when I'm done cleaning the bathroom. But, you know, I just do the same thing. I come up at the top and look for cobwebs. I work my way down, clean the doors, the light fixtures, the sink, and the mirror. This area I will clean really well. I'll move on around this side of the room, clean the toilet really, really well, and then over here I will sort through old magazines and put those up that need to be recycled, and then I will straighten this little shelf and empty the trash, and that room is completely done. I will also dust the things on the walls and the cute little toilet paper from China, and just give this bathroom a really good once over. Once I am done at the top, I come around and clean the baseboards. The toilet's already clean from where I just cleaned it. And then I will move around to the door that I will wash down completely and make sure there are no dirty fingerprints or handprints. Sometimes this bathroom takes, a beating basically. When we have a lot of company, it gets used a lot. Scott and I use it a lot. I tend to use that sink to clean the chalkboard wall, which makes the sink really dirty, so I always have to clean it afterwards. But this bathroom stays really busy. This is one of the main bathrooms in the house. It's the only bathroom on the first floor, and zone cleaning, it only takes, a few minutes. I totally love air fresheners in the bathroom. This one I got from the Dollar Tree. I forget the name, but it's actually worked really well in this small space. The only things I keep in here are the Jergens hand washing soap and a nail brush because we just don't want too much stuff in here to have to clean around. Also, I always make sure we're stocked up with toilet paper in this room. We don't have to stock it with wash rags or, any kind of major towels, but I always make sure no matter what bathroom I'm zone cleaning that it's completely stocked with toilet paper so we don't run out when we need it. For the faucets, I just used some quick window cleaner and shined them right up. The same goes with the mirror, and I always clean the mirror during weekly cleaning, but of course I went ahead and did it during zone cleaning too. So this room is completely done. I added a new bag to the garbage can, as well as cleaning all the baseboards and adding a new clean towel. One thing I will say about this makeup organizer, if we do have company coming over, I will definitely roll it up and put it away. It won't be out. This mirror I went ahead and cleaned. We just leave it right there to keep it out of the way. We use it when we need it. And the last thing I have to do is the floor. So just to make it easy on myself, I am using the Swiffer Wet Jet again down here because it's so quick and convenient. And the Gain, that's the one in the green bottle, smells amazing. I love it, and this is such a handy tool. Now, if you have really dirty floors, you might want to go ahead and wash them by hand or scrub them with a brush. We mop every week, so things don't really get that dirty here, and this really does work fine for jobs like this. We are done. So I'm totally finished with this zone. I couldn't be happier. This bathroom was the last part. I forgot to mention that I do go ahead and dust the lighting fixtures and make sure there's no built up dust or dirt or grime on top of them, along with the mirror. So we will go on out in the living room, finish this video up, but we are done with zone cleaning on the first floor. So once again, I hope you have enjoyed seeing how I clean this zone. I mainly just go around the perimeter of the room and then the middle. And this took me one day. This is a one-day cleaning zone. I didn't have to spend an exceeding amount of time in here. I did do the deck and the first floor bathroom within this zone, as you saw, and I still got it done in one day. I am not somebody who wants us to do a little each day. I just want to get in and get it done. And it just goes to show you also that I used, I think, 3 cleaning products, which was the orange cleaner, the Pledge electronics cleaner, and the Windex. I was able to clean the entire room with 3 items. Oh, and Love My Carpet was also, a supply I used. But besides the supplies in the bathroom, of course. But it's so simple to do if you just work in the zones in your house. Now, every house is different. Every zone is different for each family. And we are done with all of the zones on the first floor. So right now they are going to pop up the other zones, and you can check those out if you haven't checked them out already. I did the dining room and entrance and front porch. the kitchen, and now the family room, deck, and bathroom on the first floor. So we are finally done with this area, and the next zone area will be upstairs on the second floor. So stay tuned for that video coming very, very soon. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those below. I love hearing from you. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I clean this room and maybe got some tips. It's just super, super fast and easy when you are not so cluttered up and you already have done your weekly cleaning. If you haven't done your weekly cleaning, I suggest stopping doing your weekly cleaning in that area and then do your zone cleaning, because it's harder if you have stuff sitting around. If you haven't done the weekly cleaning of decluttering and picking up stuff, we basically do it every night before bed. We never let any room get too bad, but there are times when you just got to get stuff put away and get the room cleaned up. And again, I do this every 7 weeks to this degree, and it goes by super, super fast. So before I know it, I will be back here in this zone cleaning it once again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my blog at kjaggers.com for more pictures and info, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.